Alrighty, everyone. Good morning. I'm a little under the weather, but oh well. We got two things today. We're going to go over a little bit of the news, setting up multiple charts on the same pair, and then we're also going to have a request to take a look at Itchy and explain it a little bit. Ichimoku in relation to Forex and bins. Okay, so let's get started here in a minute. First, let's go over the news for the day. Let me get comfortable. And give me a sec. I screwed up something. Alright, now I'm a little more comfy. So today is what? December 7th. And let's take a look at news first. After news, we'll do the request I had for Itchy. Well, Ichimoku, if you're not familiar. Today, the 3:30, I did not trade. It's GBP, and with their Brexit talks still going on, I did not touch it. If anyone did touch it, let me know what your results were. Hopefully you did it on demo. Next up at 9 or 10 Eastern Time, we have a BOC rate statement, an overnight rate for CAD, probably a dud. It's going to be a non-mover, I'm guessing. And then about 30 minutes after that, we got crude oil inventories. This NZD is a no-go, and this China is a no-go. So today's most likely the only the Pepperstone people will probably be able to make a little bit of money out of crude oil inventories if it moves. FXCM, I'll run it on V7, and we'll see how it goes there. And I'll run it on Forex.com to take a look at the spread. I'm trying to think what else. That's it for news. So we'll go over real quick with the news program, how to set up multiple charts on the same, or multiple trades on the same pair. And I'm trying to think what else. Then we'll go over the Ichimoku by request that I had. Oh God, I got a bug bite on my arm. I woke up with a cobweb on me. Like I was sleeping in bed with a cobweb on me, so I'm guessing a spider was crawling around on me all night, which really just freaks me the fuck out because I am super scared of spiders. Alright, so we're gonna go Euro USD and Notepad. So we're gonna say that there is a trade at 8 o'clock. 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So how do we set up for that? Well, if you've gone to the mega file repository, you will have noticed that in the news folders you have a bunch of new templates and new EAs and whatever else you want to call them. Here, let me bring it up so you can see. So, if you go over to the news trading course, I don't know if I can open it. Let's see. It's fucking downloading it. And let me just go to the real thing then. But go to there, download the new one. It's News Course V3 zip. And what you will see is this. If you download it, and when you go in, now for the EA, you'll notice there's BNS 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then Brian Straddle V6. These are all the exact same, except they have different names. So why is that important? Because if we're setting up news, here's our Euro USD. So we want to do the normal setup. We want one, I guess how to explain this easy, one blue box. One blue box can make as many Rinko charts as we want, up to 6, I guess you could say, because we have 6 copies of the EA. So if we jump over here, Euro USD, is what we can do is we can go to template, and these templates are in there. You notice I have BNS 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 now. That comes from Mega. You have it available. Grab them. Just do BNS 1, then set a F7. Put your settings in, guys. I cannot fill these out for you. They have to be your settings, so go through and do your settings. If you have a question or you need help on the settings, let me know. This is V6, so it's a little bit different than V7 on the settings, but your settings go in here. If you're on Pepperstone, FXCM, Forex.com, and we have a fourth one out there that I don't remember the name of, you need to do it. That's yours. Okay, next up, we just do File, Open Offline, Euro USD M79. Open up a second one. And then template it, BNS2. Set it up. Now if you'll notice, each one of these has a different log file name. So there's going to be a log file Euro USD. There's going to be BNS Euro USD with the date and BNS1 on it. And BNS2, same thing. If you need another one, open offline, Euro USD. God, my head feels like it's going to explode. That little sore throat I had last week was nothing compared to this. BNS3, settings, set it up for 9 o'clock, and you're done. You now have 3 charts, 3 separate log files, and you're good to go. Okay, if we have questions on that, please let me know. Let me double check I got all the questions before we get into the little Ichimoku by request I had. What does your log file say? Error occurred, invalid stops. Explain what happened. Okay, so that's that one. Answer that one in general. Over in Slack chat. Let's go here before we move on. Melb, MELB, in Slack, I covered your question just now. Not Melb, John, I think. I don't know. Oh, Molten Bones. That was for you. The little walkthrough on how to do multiple charts. So that's covered. Next, let's do a file, new chart. Let's do Euro USD. We'll do 5-minute on it. Let's see how it looks. Good God. I was looking for something that's trending, but so the reason I'm doing this is one of the old-time members came back, and he's been using Trading Access, but he's been using it with an Ichimoku. I guess you could say hybrid. And he had some questions on it, so let's remove a couple things, and I'm going to set up like he is. Okay, so he's using the base, he's using this setup here. This is actually about how I trade it. But he added in Ichi. And so let's go down and find Ichi. He's using the standard setup. I'm going to put this on here and then we'll clean it up and clear it out. Let's see if how it looks though. So the red one we need to get rid of, and the green one. It is flat, so this probably isn't going to be the greatest. But once we get the template set, we'll just drag it on different charts. I'll show you how we can flip through that real quick. So let's go to colors. We don't want red. We don't want green. Let's see if that simplifies it a little. Okay. And this could be used for Forex or bins. This is a question they had though. Really flat, but let's see if we can flip around some charts. So let's template, save template, and let's do the exclamation points for the hybrid. Okay, so let's see if we can find a chart that's trending. Let's try USD CHF. Kind of flat. GBP USD. It's holiday trading, guys, so let's see. Okay, so this one stands out to me. What we're looking for is when price he's trading pullbacks. Um, like this one stands out for me here as a half decent setup because we get somewhat of a big round number, and then it hits the Mr. Krabs or I forget how to say it, Kinjin, whatever you want to call it, and then it drops. So, it's not exactly what I was looking for. Let's keep looking for a pair that's trending. Since it's holiday markets, this is what I've been telling people. You can see that these are a mess. A lot of them lack structure. I mean, look at all these dojis and then a drop. This is why I say it's probably going to be difficult to do this little walkthrough because just the holiday conditions. And that's a possibility, but it's ugly. Let's get rid of the cloud real quick because I'm not liking it. None. That'll clean it up a little bit because he didn't have the cloud on there. Alright, so that's a lot cleaner. So basically what this is it's kind of like it follows support and resist. It's like it's a fancy EMA. I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, I see how you kind of might get trades, but I'm not. With the market structure, it looks like hell. I mean, it really looks like hell. I mean, look at all these tiny candles. This is why I've been telling people do not trade binary right now. I mean, you can't do anything with these little candles. And do we see any type of structure? I mean, you could pull out an A, B, C, D, but it's ugly. Let's look at the next. I'm seeing if we could possibly find anything that looks decent. And this one looks better. This is about the best looking one we got so far. So let's run along it. Here's an overbought, oversold with a shit ton of support, but it didn't bounce until this candle. If we would have looked, it would have been lined up with a daily pivot. And down here, I mean, you could have possibly taken it on this candle if we were looking for additional support, because this would have given us the additional answers we were looking for. This one, what was on Slack? God damn, my typing is so horrible today. So you can see with the market conditions, I mean, everything is just pushing through twice and then bouncing. So, yes, this is a viable way to trade. And I'm sorry if y'all don't quite understand what I'm doing, but it's just kind of a review for someone by request. So, again, if you have requests, I'll do them. Let's keep looking. I mean, I'm not seeing anything great with this, and I would definitely recommend staying away from the markets right now. See what I mean? It's not holding at all. It's always doing the double and then out. So the beta EA pulled in 3 times more pips. Oh, let me see that again. Someone sent me a message. Signal news. Nice. Honestly, this just sticks by what I said of screw trading right now on binary. Forex is okay if you can find one with structure, but due to the lack of structure, like, if you notice something with all these charts, what they have in common is they're all just pretty flat. You'll see some moves, but look at this crap here. All you see is funky candles and a drop. And then this is if I had to pill structure, A, B, C, D, shit, and shit. So I definitely stick by what I said about if you're trading bins right now, you need to be on demo for now. We could do this on TA a little bit. I mean, here's overbought, oversold with confirm and confirm. I don't have the current market conditions on here. GBP, CHF. But I mean, we've gone through what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 charts so far, and have any of these looked good? Everything's in a flat range, so you could try and trade, use like range trade, median pullbacks, trading axis type trades. But I mean, if we look, let's say we waited on entry on this one, even I wouldn't trade that. At least shit candles and a big move. That's a warning because it was a breakout. Here was the breakout candle, then a possible run down, so that would have been a pass. And then it goes to no structure again. I'm just going through all of them. I was hoping to find at least one chart that we could take a look at. I mean, here's definite no structure. This is AUD JPY. It's just flat as hell. CAD JPY. So hopefully just by this little running through, we can see that this is shit. It's garbage. Now for Forex, you might be able to pull some pips out of that, but it is pretty much garbage. And I'm looking at just about every pair that I have here. And I have not seen yet one pair that looks nice enough that I would be trading binary on for the holidays. I mean, if you can get these ranges like this, that's fine. And you could demo it, I would say. It would make for some good demo trades. But most of the ones I'm seeing here, they're pushing through. Like, here's overbought, oversold, but it was a big move. I'm not seeing here's overbought, oversold, and it barely turns around. Depending on your broker, you might get burnt on that. So I would definitely stick to what I say. 1% it, or don't trade it at all. Demo it, or don't trade it at all. If you're in the news program, just stick with the news program. Like, I mean, Robin traded GBP, it looks like, and he pulled in 3 times what the other one did. That's with the V7 beta. The news is going to be consistent. And even on Forex, I've drawn back. I'm trading 1% on Forex, and my hourly trades are almost non-existent this month right now. This is where 5 days in, and I've had 2 hourly trades. I mean, there's been some big moves, and I missed them, but they were during London, because hourly, I typically, I watch the charts myself. I just trade them once an hour. But for the U.S. session hourly, I've only gotten 2 trades. And one of them I ended up pulling out of with very little money, and the other one ran all day, and I only pulled like 37 pips out of it. So I would definitely, I mean, we just looked at every pair I had. If you're trading binary options, I would be very careful. For Forex, a little bit better. And honestly, I would say stick to the news program for now. I mean, you can make money doing that for this month, and then the part of January that's going to suck. This was a buy request, like I said, to go over Itchy and how it looks with bins with a hybrid of TA. TA would definitely pull in more trades than Itchy right now. He was struggling to pull in trades, and I tried to tell him there was holiday trading. Come here, kitty. Sorry, my kitty wants attention. I would stick to TA. It's definitely going to give you more opportunities, as we are seeing ranges and not trends, so you don't have very many pullback opportunities. That's my best advice, guys, and sorry as for the review for the Itchian, there's not much I can show you on the pullbacks, because look, I mean, here's price moving down, here's our pullback. So let's look at this candle. Yes, we get confluence on the right, and it drops, but the thing is I'm seeing very, very few of them that you could pick up. I mean, they look kind of horrible. I would definitely recommend using TA instead because, I mean, we could identify this bounce over here pretty easy with it. And the rest looks like I said, doggy poo. Oh, let's see. What else do we got going on? We can go over the V7 beta if you want a little bit. Does anyone have questions on that? I don't really think it's going to be called a beta much longer, though, so it'll probably come in. We just need to get a little more data on it. Let's see. Let's change the name of the YouTube video. I'll leave it open for questions if people have any. You want to see a straight itchy chart, okay? So let's go to Ichimoku. Blah. Okay, and let's remove all the rest of the garbage. I mean, even on itchy, I guarantee you it's looking hellish. I'll take a look at the different time frames too, so you can see that how, I guess you could just call it what it is. Shit. So this is a straight itchy chart, Euro NZD. Let's zoom out a bit on it. As we can see, it's flat, and then we get our move, and then it's going to go flat again. Let's bump up the time frame a little bit, M15. If you think you could trade this, you're insane. And this is, look, this is half a day already gone by. Half a day. There was one move during the day yesterday, and it was an ugly one. So let's take a look. We'll leave it on 15 minute. And let's look at different charts. Again, like I said, holiday trading can be just ugly. Here's USD CHF. This was about the only opportunity. It comes, now let's say you would have jumped in a trade here, that would have burnt you. If you would have jumped in a trade here, you'd still be riding it, no opportunities. GBP USD. This one's got a good move here, and then this is about a 24-hour period right here. You'd be sitting, and then it dropped down. Now, since I like to get in and out, and I don't like to let trades ride overnight, for me, this is just Yuck. This would have been an in. This would have been a decent trade here. It came out again. Blue crosses red. Red crosses blue. We're down. Pull back. Then down. I mean, if you're trading, 15 minute would be okay on GBP USD. USD JPY is a mess. You can see here's almost 48 hours of basically, if you would have gotten in here, which is ugly, you would have gotten your ass handed to you. See, my goal in 15 minutes is about a 30 pip, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. If you're taking less than 30 pips on a 15, that's fine, but I mean, you can see that it's just yuck. This is what holiday trading looks like, guys. Is basically you get a move flat, and so here was a move, and then it's flat. So one move in 48 hours on a 15-minute chart, that's horrible. You can see why my hourly trading's so slow. I have a giant candle here that was probably GBP news, something, I don't know. But look, it's flat, and then a spike candle down, and then it's flat again. There aren't opportunities out there right now. So I would definitely recommend stick to the news course, guys. Don't push your luck. I mean, even my Forex trading on the Renko charts, I'm staying clear of it because we get these freaking ranges. That's a 21 pip range. I think yesterday the best I pulled out was a 6 pip trade, which is ridiculous. And I know for the higher time frames, that's fine, but some of y'all don't have the money for those accounts. Or you don't have the time to let them ride. Sorry to sound all negative today. I'm not really sounding negative. I was asked to do a review, and I'm trying to give my honest opinion here of what I would be doing over the holidays, because basically they said their trading has been suffering big time. And I can see why. I mean, like I said, I'm doing the short-term Forex scalps. My hourly trades, I've had two, and the news trades has been the best thing going so far. So back off on your percentages. If you want to try and trade this crap, I'd say do it at 1%. If or demo it, but I mean, TA will pull some trades out of this, but I honestly would say even then it's not as reliable as they typically would be. Well, that's about it, guys. I mean, I don't really have too much else for today. We have news. I'll go live for that so we can have something interesting to watch, since this was not a very fun video. Basically, I'm sticking with what I'm saying, and this is to wrap it all up. We're in holiday trading. Take it easy. Trade 1%. Trade demo. Don't expect great results off of anything, really. If you're higher time frame, that's fine. I'm on 1 hour, not seeing great results. If you're on 4 hour or higher, I don't know what the hell y'all are seeing. But 5 minute, 15 minute, even the 1 hour, if we look at it, flat, one move down. And these are days. So this day nothing, this day nothing, this day nothing. Well, this day had a possibility, this day nothing, this day nothing. So you can decide what you want to trade, but that's my general opinion. Alright guys, so enough of the rambling. Hopefully this review helps out the person who requested it. I would say if you're going to trade, don't use the hybrid. The hybrid doesn't show very many opportunities. Use straight TA. And stick to the Forex news course. Honestly, that one will make you some money over the holidays. My game comes out with Chapter 7 today, so I am excited to get news done and over with, and I am calling it an early day so I can play Chapter 7 of my game. Alright guys, I'll see you back when news kicks off in 50 minutes, and we will take a look at that. We're going to look at Forex.com, FXCM.com, compare the spreads. Forex.com slowly pulling ahead. I just need to contact them and ask them about pips. On demo, I'm not seeing ticks coming in as fast as live. If they can confirm that that is just a demo thing, I will set up a live account with them in January after I get a little bit better feel for their spread, and we will run it on live and see how it goes. Other than that, guys, have a good one. Be careful out there. It's holiday trading.